What's up all my fans, what's up all my subscribers, it's your guy Mr. i7xink and we're back with gameplay from NBA 2K23 from Nintendo Switch. Yeah, we took an L in the last game against the Golden State Warriors, but that's Golden State. That was then, this is today. Now we on the road in Phoenix taking on the Phoenix Suns. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, let's kick it like a wall. We want the tip-off, yeah.
Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So the New York starting five.
And that's
Robinson
the
will be the
third
inside pair.
one.
Jalen Brunson out there with Jay, and it's Barrett at the 3 slot. New York comes into this following a loss to Golden State. Tries from 10.
Out of that.
Booker, no good.
Yes.
Randle against Crowder. A pass to Jay. 9 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Booker the pass to Payne. Bridges outside. And the 3 off target. Pass to Brunson.
Give me my assist.
Brunson's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
To Payne. Bridges outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Jay, the pass to Randle. Here's Jay. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Ayton finds Payne. From the stripe. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in.
Poor design there
Their first 2
defensively.
points.
They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And out of bounds is the next game possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Barrett with the ball. 11 points last game. Passes it to Jay. Crowder with the steal. Now here's Payne. Guarded closely. Basket counts.
I just love the team making work down low.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Jay. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Runs in the pass to Barrett. New York moving it around. And the dunk by Robinson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. This is the first meeting of these 2 teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success in that and will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, well, you better not ignore the other side of the ball. It doesn't matter how many points you score if you get absolutely no stops on defense.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Ayton. The Knicks making the shot. And it's Crowder, top of the key. Down low, Payne. And the layup falls.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And Barrett has got the ball here for New York.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Payne. To the inside. Here's Hayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Mitchell Robinson.
An absolute
At the line for Phoenix.
size. Love how he uses his size to draw these fouls.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's
Jason,
a lot of talent on this
assistant,
team, not to
Jalen
mention
Brunson.
a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to Utah. Pass to Payne. Here's Booker. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Back to Payne. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm
Julius
whatsoever.
Randle.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Here's Booker, following the basket by Julius Randle. Gets Crowder on the wing. Payne gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Gallagher.
And you had the
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
And
foul.
Richard, for players that are off
Team
to a
foul.
slow start to their season, what do they
At the line
have
for
to
the
do to get
Knicks.
rolling?
Yeah, your confidence
line
can
for
really
2.
take a hit with a bad set of games early on, but it's important. It's just a start of your season. It is a long season, so if you have a bad stretch, you just got to keep grinding, keep working, doing all the things that you know are right.
And not lose sight of your objective and staying in your lane, right?
Yeah, it's such a long season. If you have a bad 10, 15 game, that is nothing over the course of the season.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Brunson finds Barrett. Here's Jay. Up top, Randle. Shoots over Crowder. His second shot goes in off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Suns trail by 11. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor.
Wearing their
No one
colors.
was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Phoenix making some changes. Charge comes in for Crowder, and it's Johnson in for Payne. Booker outside. Fires, high post. They get it again.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Jay. A 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Randle, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now the pass to Johnson. Carries it from three-point range.
Stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Robinson passes to Jay. Pass to Brunson. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Here's Robinson. Passes to Jay. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Michael Bridges picks one up. It's quickly check out the score breakdown here for the Knicks. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in, and Lee's subbed in for Bridges.
Yeah, no fear from this young man. Booker will take any shot.
For Phoenix, they have shot 2 free throws and 1 and 2.
Oh, they put me on the bench.
Substitution on the court.
And we back out here.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Crowder inside. Barrett covering.
Oh, thank God he didn't take a shot.
Robinson against Ayton. Outside Crowder. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And New York looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randle. Jay out there with Jalen Brunson.
Give me my
and it's Robinson in at the center.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Payne looking around. Outside Crowder. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
From beyond the arc.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Brunson with it. Working on Payne. Robinson left side. The shot's good from Brunson. 8.2 for Jalen Brunson.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 6. Bridges passes to Payne. Ayton with it. And he lays it straight in.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Jay the pass to Robinson. Brunson with it. Here's Jay. Defended by Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
And he sits the second. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Now here's Payne. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Jay. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. The second effort.
Get that out of here!
That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Gallagher. That's
Spicy
in.
me,
He's
come
got an assist
on!
from Randle.
Field goal.
Jay's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead of the scoreboard.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. Get the first man down the court, you can get the ball.
Hey, Crowder ain't no joke.
Devin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Bridges. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. To the middle, here's Payne.
Get that out of here!
Robinson pulls it in.
Get that out of here!
Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the basket by Jay. And now it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
I know I got that block.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Suns timeout.
Break father time.
Let me see something real quick, people. Hold on. I'm back, people. You know I didn't get that block.
Every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire.
I think when I watch that gameplay, I'll look out for this
You don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's Payne. 6 points for him. Bridges finds Crowder. Back to Bridges. Crowder against Randle. On the wing, Bridges. Nice shot from the wing. 7 points for Mikal
fighting
Bridges.
to come back.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Back to Barrett. Robinson passes to Jay. And here's Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And he's one-handed.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. So it's Phoenix now. The Knicks making the shot. Bridges kicks to Payne. Here's the pass to Ayton. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Jay, the pass to Randle.
A fantastic decision making big. Randle with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And here are the Suns now. 8-point game. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Here's Craig. It's rebounded by New York.
Those are the
They've
worst.
led by as many as 11 points. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to
Give me
match up
that
with guys
20
you rarely
points
see.
in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 10. Bridges left side. Now the dish to Crowder.
Almost got another steal.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Craig. Here's Payne. Offline with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled on the shot for New York. They have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And the Suns here with a different look. Landale's checked in. Saric comes in for Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Booker in for Payne. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Knicks. Quickly comes in for Jalen Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 foul. This guy went 13 for line for Phoenix. What a steal.
So we wrap up the first half. We're going to step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
50.
For the first quarter, people.
69.
69 to 50. We bodied. So I got 21 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers. I got to step it up, people. I'm trying to hit a goal here. I hit a 3. First 3 made.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
The backcourt barefoot is Payne and Booker.
Jalen Brunson.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. It's Aiden in at the 5 spot. 2's out there for Phoenix. And the first one at the line is good.
Payne at the line for 2.
Payne hits them both. New York leading by 17. Here's Brunson. Tuck to finish it off. Beauty.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there's a clear discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pass to Bridges.
I am silent.
Back to Payne. Here's the 3. That one, no good.
Thank you,
So
Jesus.
New York will take it the other way. And from
And you
college
had
to the
the
pros,
foul.
Richard, you played for some legendary coaches.
Second
And
personal
speaking of
foul.
coaching, is
First team
that something
foul.
you've ever entertained doing?
I
the
never
line for the
have, and
Knicks.
I never will.
Jalen
Coaching,
Brunson.
the amount of
At the line
hours
for
that you
2.
have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, and the feeling's mutual. To the paint, here's Crowder, and Crowder brings it in.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Brunson finds Barrett. Back to Brunson. The pass to Jay. Driving inside.
Give me
Falls
that.
right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
23.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Pass to Crowder.
No.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Julius
He'll shoot 2
Randle.
free throws.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, the defender
Second
all
team
over
foul.
him.
This is his first free
At the
throw of
line
the
for
game.
your Suns, Jay Crowder.
And the second free throw, good. The Knicks leading by 22. Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Jay. A shot steal and the assist by Brunson.
Assisted by
And now it's up to
Jalen
25
Brunson.
points for Jay.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Payne dishes to Crowder. Booker outside. Lets it go from 11.
Get the
Robinson with the block. Bridges against Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will
Third
shoot 2.
personal foul.
And what you
Second
like
team
about
foul.
Barrett is his all-around game.
At the
Personal
line for the
guard
Knicks,
slash forward
RJ
he wants to
Barrett.
keep.
2 shots.
And so Barrett nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Booker the pass to Bridges. Payne with it. Brunson covering. Pass to Aiden. And he banks in the layup. Aiden's got 7 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cut.
And the
yes.
basket by Jay.
Every
Give me
time
that.
they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Bridges outside. Here's Payne.
Get
And the
the
rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Offensive rebound. Count it. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Brunson with it, working on Payne. To the middle. Robinson passes to Jay. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Assist goes to
That's 29 points for Jay.
Robinson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Back to Payne. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 15.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
The pass to Jay. Outside Robinson. Here's Gallagher.
30 points.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Booker the pass to Bridges. Now Ayton. To the inside. Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 17.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Now Barrett. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Yeah.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Assisted.
Unwilling to let up
R.J.
even
Barrett.
for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always
Suns
plays hard
timeout.
until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the Suns call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
The Suns making a change here. Craig's checked in. Pass to Bridges. Shot from 12. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges outside. Craig with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. In the corner, Crowder with it. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And here's Randle. He has 6. Down low. Here's Gallagher. Robinson kicks to Randle. Shoots over Crowder.
Yeah.
That's good
Randle.
from Randle on the assist from Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
Robinson's got 5 assists in the game.
Now we're cruising.
Passes it to Craig. Now, here's Bridges.
And shoot, Bridge.
Outside Crowder. He dishes it to Payne. High, arcing shot. No good on the shot. Brunson with some nice D. Barrett against Craig. Here's Brunson. Cams the 12-footer.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Craig finds Payne. Ayton in the corner. Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. Over Robinson. And it's Ayton missing. Ooh. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Randle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randle's got 10 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. And it's Ayton missing. The Knicks shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms?
That's 7 foot 6
Knock away a few shots or pluck down a...
Don't pull me out now, coach. I'm close. The fourth.
So it's the Knicks now, setting the floor for the Knicks. Randle and Robinson will be the inside pair.
Give me that.
Jalen Brunson out there with Jay, and it's Barrett at the small forward position.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Here's Booker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
I mean, we winning with no, coach. Why?
Substitution on the court.
This coach is backwards, I swear.
Here's Payne. This game is always changing, and there are fads, it's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
Back to Craig. Kicks it out to Johnson, and it's Payne in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. And let's give or take, guys, on the scoring down for the Knicks.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
And he knocks down the Suns making a switch here. Bridges checks in. Payne hits them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Jay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Cameron Johnson. Second
Even
personal
from
foul.
over here, you can see
First team foul.
that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Knicks.
The first free throw is
Taking 2
good.
shots.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both free throws good from Jay. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title, and it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Supreme rim
You
protection.
gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Payne. Goes back up. Feeds to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
Here's Gallagher. Good D by Booker.
Man, you look spooked going up for that, man. You got to go up with a little bit more confidence. You got to say it with your chest.
On the wing, Bridges. Barrett covering. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks leading by 23. Out to the right wing. Robinson down low. Ayton's there. Here's Gallagher. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second
That
personal
one on
foul.
Ayton.
Second
And we've
team
seen
foul.
not only
man.
some new trophies and boosts,
At the
but
line for the
Greg,
Knicks.
some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
Can we do it,
That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the pass to Booker.
Oh!
Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Booker.
Oh, he
the
got me
assist
in
by Bridges.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Jay, the pass to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Randle left side.
No!
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
All right,
That's
knock it out
fine.
of
You
foul
love the
zone.
effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Jay. Defended by Booker.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. Mikal Bridges has
Julius
been
Randle.
the last couple of years.
Fourth
5
personal
years
foul.
removed from college, and he's
Fourth team
become a
foul.
full-time starter.
And about
the line
Mikal
for
Bridges,
Phoenix.
just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Inside, here's Gallagher.
Give
A
me
shot's
that.
good on the assist by Brunson.
38.
Brunson's got assist number
One
8 here
more
in this one
basket,
already.
people. Can we do it?
Booker outside. Now, here's Bridges. Booker finds Bridges. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Booker for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Randle passes to Jay.
No!
And stolen by Booker.
No!
And here's the break. Payne with it.
fighting
Brunson
back.
picks him up. And Ayton throws it down.
It's the way he uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And the rejection by Ayton.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Back to Booker. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Good on the shot. And it's 7 points for Johnson.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender.
Robinson against Ayton. Here's Gallagher. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Booker the bounce pass. Barrett against Bridges. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
I wish I could
Calls
flip it off
timeout.
the camera.
And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their
Of course, I'm the
bodies,
player of the
refocusing their
game.
minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jay.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Passes it to Robinson. Now, Brunson. Pass to Jay. New York needs to get off a shot. Trying to get open is Randle. Jay misses.
And that's an important rebound, and especially on a night where the board work has not been the best.
Get that out of there!
And they recover it. That's going over and back. Not watching
It's
for
our
the
ball.
line that time.
It's our
And
ball.
just a little too lax with that possession,
Let me
and
get
it cost
it.
him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for the Knicks.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
39. One more, people. One more.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Suns trail by 13. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Jay missing.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding
R.J. Barrett. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Suns, Cameron Payne.
He doesn't get the second one.
Yes.
And so it's Randle bringing it up now for New York. Here's Barrett. Kicks it off the glass.
R.J. Barrett.
And the Knicks lead by 14.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
2 minutes
Phoenix has
remaining
gotten
in the
off 4
game. 2
3-pointers in the
minutes.
final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Shoots from the high post. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 18 points just in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
The putback and the rejection by Eaton. Here's Payne. The shot that time not on target. And New York will come the other way. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. From 12 feet out, Brunson, good.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 26 points. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Get that out of
And it's
here.
blocked.
Get that out of here.
And so
got
only
myself
one team
green.
answered the bell tonight,
Hey,
guys.
40
Not a monster
points.
blowout by any means, but still
Consistent.
a double-digit victory
Jalen
for
Brunson.
New York.
Tonight, they did a great job of
Suns
getting everyone
timeout.
involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play.
41
Definitely,
Right,
Kevin.
Suns fans.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team.
On the
Nice
court.
to
That's
get
what I'm
that
talking
first one
about.
out of the
Yeah,
way.
they got to
and
sit
the
me down. Yeah, boy. So this is the end of it. Oh, no, it isn't. They put me in the last couple of seconds.
Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson. Here's Jay. Defended by Bridges. Some
Man, it don't
solid
even matter.
defense from
Hey,
Saric.
already got 41 points.
Bridges passes to Booker. On the wing, Johnson. Dishes it to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And again, it's the Suns missing. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Gallagher. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Fourth personal
It
foul.
goes on Devin
Fourth
Booker.
team foul.
Oh, wow. People done left.
Shooting for New York. Taking
And
2
the first one
shots.
counts.
What are you sending them out here? I mean, there's not much left to do.
And that one
And
goes
that's
in.
it.
2 from the line that
43
time.
points.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Payne up top.
And that's it.
See no problem for New York as they get the win.
That's the end of the
To
game.
come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they
We
did tonight
appreciate
says, I think,
everyone
Greg,
who
an
came
awful
out
lot
to cheer
about
on
this
their
team.
squad
No
tonight.
denial
We
here.
hope you all get home safely. And
Went
we'll
home, I
see
mean,
you at our
Kevin,
next
just a
event.
rebound, one
masterful
steal, one
performance
block.
all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
Everything
now.
out here.
This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Let's see if I got a cutscene. I know I got a cutscene. 40-point game? Let's see. Let's see. Love, peace, chicken grease, deuces.